So I'm going to create two files today, and I want to capture the changes between those two files. Let's see. Let's create two files. One is before, another one is after. Okay. So let's take ID, name, and location. Simple example. Okay. ID is 10, name is Venkat, location is Hyderabad. Okay. 20, Ram, Delhi. 30, Sita, then UP. Okay, for example. So these are the three customers already exist in our data warehouse. Okay, this is a before data. Before data is nothing but yesterday's data till yesterday. So these are the customers available in the bank. But tomorrow what happens? Someone will move to different location, a new customer will come and join with the bank, right? So this is existing data. So ID number, customer ID is 10, name is Venkat, and he is staying in Hyderabad. Customer ID 20, Ram, and he is staying in Delhi. ID 30, Sita, and she is in UP. Okay. So these are the customers available till yesterday. We take any business, bank or telecommunications or retail, anything. Okay. So what happens when you go to after today? I'm talking about today's data. Okay. Today what happened? So Venkat, let's assume Venkat moved to USA. Okay. But there is no change to Ram. Ram is still in Delhi. Okay. Sita, okay, Sita left a bank. Okay. Sita is not anymore with the our business. Okay. But we have a new guy called Sam. Okay. So he is in Telangana. Okay. He joined. He is from Telangana. Okay. So when you compare these two files, you can tell by looking at manually, you can tell. Okay. First record is updated, second record there is no change, third record is deleted, and fourth record is 40 is, so basically 10 is updated, 20 is nothing happened to 20, but customer ID 30 got deleted and 40 is added. Right? So do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
So this is the key. So now we are telling for 4 records we are able to tell. Okay. But you cannot tell when you have a millions of records or lakhs of records, you cannot tell this difference, right? For 3 or 4 records, you can identify manually. Okay. So we have a change capture concept, CDC. We call it as CDC, change data capture. By using data stage job, you can identify which one is which. Okay. So if you write a job, data stage is going to identify which record is updated. It is going to tell us. Data stage will tell us, okay, this record is updated, this is inserted, this is deleted, this is no change to this record. So how will it, how would it tell us? Okay, data stage is going to give us a new codes. Okay, data stage will give us 0, 1, 2, 3. It is going to create a new column called change code. Okay, so 0 means it's a copy record, and that means same. Okay, 1 means insert, 2 means delete, 3 means update. So here if you look at, so what would be the code for ID number 10? It will be the code for ID number 10.
Update.
Yeah, dataset is going to provide update code, means 3. Okay, for 20,
0.
for 20, yeah, that's right, 0. For 30,
Delete.
what is the code? For 30, what is the data stage is going to provide?
Two,
What
two.
number it will provide?
2.
2, right. For 40,
Insert.
1, right? Yeah. So let's design this job. Okay, if I want to read these files, I need to import the metadata. That is the first thing. Okay. So I'm just giving sample data, that's it. But tomorrow you may have a lakhs of records and millions. Okay, but just to understand, I'm using sample data. Okay. Same thing. Okay. When you are working in real time also it will be same thing, but different data and different column names. That's it. But concept will never change. Okay. So here we are doing a key. So here our column, key column is this. This is a change column. Okay, this is our primary key and this is the change value we are trying. This is a change key. This is change value. Okay, let's import the metadata for before data. Import table definitions sequential file. Where is my input file? See documents and settings. Raw1 desktop ds input. Okay, before file, right? Before.txt. Import. What is the delimiter? The pipe. First line is column name. Do you have a columns? Yes. Okay. So it is able to read. So as I said that keep the nullability as yes. Okay. If you want, you can keep length as 255. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Sequential file ds input before.txt is already in. Do you want to overwrite it? Yes. For you, it will not show you that message because I already imported previously. So I don't need to import for after file because before and after file is same structure. I can use the same structure for both files while I am reading. Let's stay in that. Something happened. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. So when you see issues, you simply go to task manager and end the data stage and try to reopen. So something happened. Admin. Let's see was it downloaded or not. Sequential ds input before.txt. It's not imported. So delimit is fine. First line is column name, define nullability, select yes, yes. No, it's yep. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, I will show you another trick. Okay, let's create a new job. Unhandled exception. Okay, fine, no problem. Let me try one more time. Minute, minute. Okay, so I will not import it, but you guys import and do it. I will do it manually. Okay, I'm taking a new job. So file, I need to read the data from sequential file. So I need to use a two sequential files, one for before and one for after. If you go to processing, we need to take the change capture to capture the changes between two files. So it will give you output file. So change the output data in a sequential file or data set, whatever you like. So let's link. Okay. So link, take the links. Okay. So make sure you right click and rename these links. So don't get confused. Link underscore before. So click on this link, right click, rename link underscore after. So I need to read before file here, after file here. So I will make use of parameter sets. I created one parameter set other day, remember? Add parameter set. Go to job properties and you simply add the parameter set. I created and stored it. Okay, I created parameter set and I'm storing it here. I'm using that parameter set here because I don't want to type every day or I don't want to browse it. So insert job parameter and then ds out path, not out path. File is there in input path, right? So insert job parameter in path. Okay, slash, give a slash. What is the file name? File name is before. So it's a before. Before dot txt. Extension also you should provide. What is the first line? We have a first line as column name. Yes, I do have. Format. It's a regular format. Pipe symbol. Quotes none. And then null field value to single quotes. Okay. Now columns. Okay. So how many columns are there in the before file? There are three columns: ID, name, and location. So you can even give manually, but it's not recommended. ID, name, but you should import it. Okay. So it's a, for me while I'm importing, I'm having some issues. So So it's a ID is an integer, var char length is 10 for ID I'm taking, location 25 I'm taking, okay, name and location I'm taking 25, nullability yes, okay. You can do like this manually also, but it's not recommended, okay, don't do this. So because in real time you will not get a file with 2 or 3 columns, you will get more, okay. For me, while I was importing, I'm having some issue, so I'm doing it manually. You can try it for one file, but another file you just import it the actual process. Okay, so insert job parameter ds in path, okay, input path slash after dot txt. First line is column name yes, format 5 delimiter. There are no quotes, unfilled value, two single quotes. Similarly here also same structure, right? ID, name and location. Integer varchar 10 25 25. Yes, okay, yes, okay, I'm able to. So yeah, let's see if you are whether whatever you have given, whether they're working or not. Just click on view data and try to watch the data. So data should be able to access to the given path and file, and it will display the data. If it is not, then there is some issue. Okay, able to read. Okay, I hope it will be same for this. I don't need to see. Okay. Now let's go to change capture properties. Okay. So here there are three options we have. Okay. So let's go with the middle option for now. Explicit key and values. I will explicitly mention the key and values. Okay. So by default, drop output for copy equal to true. Change it to, I don't want to drop anything, change it to false. Okay, that is the first thing. So I don't want to drop any output. So whether it's an inserted copy or deleted, everything I want to output. So by default for copied data, it's a true. Change it to false. That is the first option. And the second one, you need to select the option. What option you want to select? Explicit keys and values. So explicitly, I will mention the keys and values. You don't take anything. I will mention it. So what is the key column here? Based on which key we are doing a change capture? So what is our key here? Key column. What is our primary key?
ID.
ID is a primary key. Okay. So I need to tell, hey, ID is a my key. Okay. What is the change value? Based on which column we are trying to capture the changes?
Okay, location.
Location. So change value would be just click on change value, select the value and take the location. So based on a ID, data stage will look for if there is any change in location. Okay, that's it. So if you go to output, see one new column is created, change code. Under that it is going to provide 0, 1, 2, 3. That's it. So all I did is I have selected the explicit key and values. I mentioned this is the my key and this is my value. And I don't want to drop anything, so I just selected I want all copy data also. By default it's a drop true for copy data. I say change it to false. That's it. So there is no other options. Okay, go to output and map your column. So change save output file. So insert job parameter, which is a ds out slash cdc dot txt. I want to create first line as column name, delimiter pipe quotes none, null field value. Okay, that's it. So designing job is easy, but understanding data is that's the key here. Okay, so let's that's it. So let's compile it. While you are compile, make sure you click on the jobs folder. Okay, if you expand it, it will not select anything, but you have to click on the folder name to save it. Okay, CDC job underscore. Okay, so let's run and compare all the input files and output files. So job is started running. Okay, output file is created. So these are the input files I already opened. Let's go to DS output. This is CDC. Yeah. So now let's compare it. So this is my input. Before is input. After is before is still yesterday's data. After is today's data. This is the output data, output file. Okay. Now you see. So Venkat location is changed from Hyderabad to USA. Say 3. And then wait a second. So what happened? Okay, so for Venkat it is giving correct code. For 20 Ram Delhi, so there is no change. That's why we are seeing 0. For 30 Sita, it's a UP. So Sita is deleted. Sita is got deleted. So you are seeing 2. For 40 Sam, he is a new guy because location is new TS. Okay. So now I know which one is which, right? So you can simply apply a filter. After change capture, you can simply apply a filter and create 3 separate output files. Maybe let's say I'm just worried about I'm just worried about all the updated record and newly inserted. I just want to update only inserted record. So what do? You go to filter, take the filter and create a output file. From the filter you see, go to input columns, change code equal to one second. Okay, copy the column name. Okay, column name. Okay, for inserted record, what is the code? It will be 1. So you just take only 1. Okay, that's it. Similarly, you create another link and then give another value for where change code equal to 3 for the updated records. This is how you can differentiate which one is which. For newly inserted records, you simply insert in the data warehouse. But if it is updated record, you need to make a 2 entries. Okay, that is a CD concept. I will tell you later. Okay, but yeah, this is how your job design should be. Read the data, capture the changes, and filter to insert all inserts into one output file, and for all updated records into one file. You create a 4 files. So create 4 files from the filter, one for insert, delete, update, and then okay, copy records. Good. Are we clear on this part? I have any doubts?
No, no, no.
Yeah, Aparna, Atenda, Rakesh.
No,
You
no.
guys good? Understand?
Yeah.
Shweta?
Need to refer the video again. Yeah,
Okay, you missed it? Did you?
yeah, I missed it.
How about you, Shweta?
I understood. I'm good.
Oh, okay. So basically, comparing two input files, we created one output file to identify which record is which, whether it is inserted or updated or deleted or copied record. Okay. So here, what else we have in the change capture? There are a couple of options also. Okay. Other than this option, explicit key and value. So we are saying I will mention keys and values. Okay. There is another option, explicit keys and all values. I will only mention key as a ID. So look for if there is any change in the name and name and location both. Instead of selecting values manually, so there is an option. I will give a key explicitly. I will mention the key, but all values. You look for if there is any change in all values, whether it can be name, location. If my file is having 10 columns, it will try to check if there is any change in the other 10 columns also. Okay. That's what the meaning of key and all values. There is another option, all keys and explicit values. Okay. All keys and all values. It is nothing but complete row. It will try to search if there is a complete row exists or not. If complete row is exist, then okay. If not exist, then it will be new. It will be considered as a new if there is any change in the complete row. Okay. But generally we go for explicit keys and all values or key and all values. All keys and all values, it's like a kind of meaningless for our data, but there are very rare scenarios. Generally we go for last two options. Okay, but you should know what is the meaning of this. It's a simple concept, right? You give the keys, or you want me to take all the keys. That's it. It's just automated keys. That's all. Okay. That's the meaning. Other than this, so nothing. So change capture, it's a easy. All you need to is do understand what is the concept. So this is nothing but CDC, change data capture. Okay. Any doubts in this before I move on to another topic? Good, right? So can I move on to another topic? Yes or no? Everyone is on mute. How about you,
Yes.
Prashanti?
Yes, yes, yes.
Understand, Prashanti? Okay. So yeah, let's move on to funnel. Okay. So next one is a funnel. So do you know what is union and union all in database?
Union gives the records which are all the common without having duplicates. Union all including the duplicates.
Right. When you are combining multiple data sets. For example, so I have employee table. Let's create one dummy table. Okay. Same as employee. Create a table emp underscore maybe emp1. Okay. Create a table employee1 as select star from emp. So I'm creating a new table called emp1 as select star from same as employee table. So same data will be dumped into employee 1. Table created. Select star from EMP1. Okay, see, there is no difference. So I just created a table same as EMP. Let me try to send it in chat. Where is the chat? Somebody send me some message in chat. That's a chat window. I will paste this data also. Maybe that will be easy for you. You can see it. Where is it? One second. I'm just sending the input data also before and after. You can copy into your notepad. This is before data. Okay, I sent before data, after data, and I sent how to create table also. You copy this from my WebEx chat and have it in your notepad for your reference, or else you create your file manually. You play up with your own data instead of my data. You try to create your own data and practice. Okay, good. So now I have a two tables which is having same structure. Okay, if you want to do whether it's a union or union all, you should have a same table structure. Okay, the number of inside data may be different, rows may be different, but the structure should be same to do union and union all. So how do we do union? So union is nothing but I have a two tables. One table is called EMP, another table is called EMP1. I want to combine the data of these two tables and create one output file or one output data. So select star from EMP union. Let's go for union all first. Union all. Select star from EMP1. So what it does, it is going to combine the records from both output tables and display on the screen. If you use same in data set, it will create. We are going to create a file. So see here, what happened? Data from employee table, okay, and then data from employee 1 table. Both is combined into one result. That is nothing but union all. What if I use a union? EMP union. Select star from EMP. Union will not allow any duplicate rows. That is the difference between union all and union. See, when EMP, okay, whether it's a EMP or EMP1, same thing. Okay, EMP1. Okay, so I supposed to get 28 records will come, but union command will say, hey, if there are any duplicates, just remove them. In the backend, it will remove and display only unique rows. And that is the difference between union and union all. Okay. So similarly, you can combine multiple tables data, not only one table. You can combine n number of tables as long as the table structure is same. 8 columns, only 8 columns it should have. Same data type, same length. Okay, same, everything should be same. So when we get this kind of scenario, generally, let's assume for the customer data, I'm getting customer data from different customers. One bank is there in different countries. You will get a file from different companies, countries. But I will tell them, okay, send the files in the same structure. So there is a constraint. while we are racing, we will tell them, okay, so send the customer data in this kind of format. We are going to provide a format, and we will ask them to provide it in this format. If they are not sending in the format you require, you make them to your format, and then you can combine them. Okay, whether it is a table or file, it doesn't matter. You can combine all the files or tables also. In database, you can only combine tables, but when it comes to data stage, you can combine files or tables, anything it will support. Okay, let's try to do same thing in data stage, EMP and EMP1, do union and union all and see how it works. Okay, so file, new, parallel job. So I need to read a data from database, Oracle connector. I need to take two Oracle connectors to read the data from two tables. Processing, what we have here, we have a funnel. Funnel is nothing but it will work as a union all only. It will not work as a union. There is no, no direct union option here. Okay. So file can be data set. Maybe I will use data set. Okay. Add the parameter set we have created earlier. Add parameter set. We're done. So now I am not going to type anything. Okay, link. I need to give a link, right? Well, this is how my job design is going to be. So what is the server name? Okay, you just choose from parameter set. That's it. User password. Okay. Generate yes EMP table columns. You load the table structure because we already imported and stored it, right? EMP. That's it. Similarly here also. So what is it? So it's simply you use the parameter set you created. User password. Just clicks. With this clicks I'm managing. So table name. Second table name is EMP1. And go to the columns and load same as employee table structure. Employee and employee one structure is same. So I can utilize EMP structure. Okay. Done. File reading or table reading is done. So now you go to funnel. There are three options in a funnel. Okay. So first one is continuous funnel. Continuous funnel combines the records as they arrive. There is no particular order. It will not keep any order. Okay. Second one is a sort funnel. Sort funnel will sort the data based on the key column you choose, whether a employee number or department number. Depends on the key column you give. Third one would be sequence funnel. Sequence funnel copies all the records from first input data set. First input data set is nothing but DS link 4 is first one, DS link 5 is the second one. 4 is this and 5 is this. If you select the sequence funnel, this data you will see in the output file first, later this file. Okay. So for example, if you let's say you have input file is having AB, first input file is having AB, second input file is having CD. So if I apply continuous funnel, there is no particular order. For example, what will happen A, C, B, D, something like this. If I apply sort funnel, so sort will keep in the sort order A, B, C, D, or else it will be D, C, D, C, B, A, ascending or descending, right? Sequence funnel. What sequence funnel will do? It will take all the records from first data set A, B, and then it will take the data from second data set and then keep it here. That's it. So that is the difference between continuous funnel, sort funnel, and sequence funnel. Understand? So this is a interview question. What is funnel and how many types of funnel and how will it work? Good.
Can you
Yes.
explain the continuous funnel one more time?
Continuous funnel, there is no order, zigzag. So it will combine as soon as there is no particular order for continuous funnel.
Oh, it can come in any order. That's it.
Any order, it can come.
Okay.
I just given random order.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Sort, whether it's ascending or descending.
Mhm.
Sequence funnel means in the sequence order. First file output, first, second file output, second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So here, which one we want to choose? Let's go by default. Default is faster anyhow. Okay. So continuous funnel will work faster. Sort funnel will be little slow because sort funnel needs to sort the data. Sequence funnel also little slow because it has to second output will have to wait for first data set, first set to complete. So out of this, continuous funnel will be faster because it's a random, right? So yeah, go to output and map all the columns to output, and then create the output file. So here, insert job parameter, which is a ds out path slash funnel.ds. Oh, where is the slash? Okay, funnel.ds. That's it. My job design is done. This is nothing but union all in data stage. You can have a n number of input tables. There is no limitation. You can have a 5 tables or 10 tables. Okay, there is no limitation. You can try with your files. Try to combine before and after files. So I shown you tables, right? The structure of before and after both are same. You try to combine these two. Give a input of for funnel. You give a before and after files, and you try to combine them. Okay. You have an input file also. emp underscore fnl underscore job 1 2 3. Okay. So how many records will come to output? 14 plus 14, 28. 14 from here and 14 from here, and then 28 should come here. Okay, fine. So union all, I have achieved a union all. So, but yeah, you can do while you are practicing, you change this to sort funnel and select the key column as a employee number. Okay, and then go to output, out nothing. So we combine and then try to view the data. After you executed and try to view the data, whether it is in sorted order or not. So if you review the data, there won't be any sorted order because I just selected continuous funnel, right? First time. So there won't be any particular order. Second time you take the screenshot, run the same job second time with sort funnel as an employee number as key column, and then try to take the screenshot and compare the data. That's how you will remember these options by practicing and seeing the data. So here you see is there any order? No, there is no order. Okay. Okay. So now I sorted, I changed it to sort, then you can change it to sort as employee number and try to do that. Okay. Okay, this is fine. So union all is working good, but how come, what about union? What is union? Union is nothing but it is not allowing the duplicate records. How to do the union in data stage?
Add the remove duplicates.
Yeah, that's it. Simply you add the remove duplicate stage and remove the duplicates. Okay. Okay, in the remove duplicate stage, you need to remove the duplicates based on all the key columns. That's what union is doing. So there are 8 columns. Okay. Output. That's it. So create new the output file name. So let's run and see. So from here to here, after funnel, you should have a 48, 28 records. After remove duplicate, you will have only 14. Nothing but union. Okay, see? That's it, right? This is nothing but a union. Okay. So any questions here? Make sure you practice everything. When I am showing in SQL also, you try to run same commands at least. Try to understand. I will have a separate classes for Oracle, but still you practice main topics. Okay. So yeah, any questions in the funnel or union and union all topics? So this is interview question. So what is difference between union and union all? How do you create a union and union all in data stage? When you say funnel, okay, what are the types of funnel? Okay, before they ask you, you should be able to tell, okay, union all is nothing but funnel in data set. It has 3 types of funnels: continuous funnel, sequential, and sort. If you just say, okay, funnel will work as union all, they will ask you, okay, how many types of funnels you have. Okay, before they ask, you just mention.
In sort funnel, couldn't we remove the duplicates in sort funnel itself?
No,
Is there any
we cannot
option?
remove. So there is no option. Sort funnel is just to sort the data. That's it, based on key column.
Hmm.
But other sort stage has an option to remove duplicate, but not the sort funnel.
Sort funnel.
Yeah, so it's just a sorting method. That's it. Here. Okay. Yeah, that's about funnel. Any other questions? Rakesh and Pawan, are you guys following me?
Yes, sir.
Rakesh, how about you, Rakesh?
Oh,
Following? Practicing?
I'm following on right.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think I will stop it here. From the next class, I will be